Spring practice coming to a close today for Monmouth football with the annual blue-white game. Big star on the offensive side today was rising sophomore Lavon Chaney. Over 20 carries, 100 yards, 100-plus yards on the day. A little beat up, though, after today. A lot of work for you.
KB got a little banged up earlier in the spring, so I knew I had to step up, take those extra reps. Had to get a little banged up for it, but it was worth it.
Let's talk about the offense during the course of the spring. Obviously, new offensive coordinator, little different system. Now, 2.5 weeks removed in the spring. Do you think the offense is feeling comfortable with the direction that you guys are headed?
At first, it was a lot being thrown at us. It was a lot for some of the not young guys, but a little bit less experienced, you could say. But we started to pick it up. We had our struggles, but we are definitely moving in the right direction.
Now, for you personally, obviously, you've basically emerged as the number 2 guy behind KB Asante. Saw some time last year. Talk about your progression during the course of the offseason and into the spring here. A little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, which is important for you now moving forward, especially with Monmouth taking the step up in the Big South.
Getting those little reps last season, I got a feel for the transition from high school to college, the faster game, the more intense. Instead of reading, I got to react. And coming into this season, I felt a little iffy because I felt like I was still going to be that number 3, but it was sad to say that Julian left, but it was ultimately better for me to get my chance to prove myself as a back.
Now for you to close, Lavon, a little bit of time off, I would imagine now, kind of get yourself back to 100%. What's your plan look like for the summer before obviously coming back for preseason practice in August?
Well, before summer, I'm just planning on relaxing, getting myself back to full strength and finishing out school before anything. But over the summer, I'm staying here. I'm going to work out with all the coaches, with Tim, strength and conditioning coordinator, looking to just get bigger, faster, work on my speed and agility.
Well, congratulations on the day today. Looking forward to seeing you in August and then obviously for next season.
Thank you.
That is Lavon Chaney. Big day today in the annual blue-white game, over 100 yards. A little bit more on this game. Go to GoMUHawks.com. As spring practice comes to a close, the annual blue-white game on the defensive side of the ball. Another good day for the defensive line. Expected to be one of Monmouth's best units this year. Giving us a couple minutes, Eric Macik. Eric, let's talk first for you. I would imagine just being back on the field during the course of spring practice was something that brings a smile to your face after a tough injury-plagued year last year.
Yeah, it definitely does. I missed most of last season with concussion. 2 concussions really, and it felt great to be back out here though, and my senior year spring ball out here playing with my teammates.
Now when you think going into preseason and then next year, that defensive line has a lot of weapons. Yourself and Pat O'Hara, Darnell Leslie, Demetrius Smith back. The guys who played last year, had that experience and got some extra playing time, but now with you and especially Demetrius back in the middle, very, very deep unit.
Yeah, our D-line is one of the deepest units on the field, and we, like you said, we got great experience, and we've got guys to stop the run, to stop the pass. We've got different packages, so our D-line, I'm very excited for the fall with our D-line.
Now for you, the progression here during the spring, you know the system, you know the defense. What does a veteran guy like yourself hope to accomplish from the beginning of his practice to the end here in the inter-squad scrimmage?
You just want to keep getting better, and as a veteran, you want to help teach the younger guys. So, as they come up through the fall, we got guys to add even more depth to our D-line and make sure they know what they're doing so they're prepared to step in and help us win next year.
Some of the numbers here today in this inter-squad scrimmage, staggering. 17 tackles for a loss, bunch of sacks during the course of the day today. Do you feel like that is something that the unit can continue into next season?
Definitely. I think our D-line and our whole defense in general has great chemistry, and we play really well together. The guys, everyone knows where each other's supposed to be, and everyone has each other back, and I feel like it's going to carry over in the fall and make our defense a great unit.
Eric, good to see you. Welcome back. Good to see you back onto the field.
All
Enjoy
right.
A little bit of time off, and we'll see you come August.
Thank you. Thank you.
Eric Macik, one of the defensive linemen for Monmouth, giving us a couple of minutes. The annual blue-white inter-squad scrimmage coming to a close here. Opening day, believe it or not, right around the corner on Saturday, August 30th.